What's up, guys? Mount Vernon Kid here. Yeah. Mount Vernon Kid, how's everybody doing out there? Welcome back to My Creative. Little segment I like to that I started. Began with a request that somebody asked me to do. Thank you, Serena, Princess of Geeks. Um, and then it's like, this is pretty cool. People was enjoying it. Somebody thought it was pretty cool. So hell, I'm here to do it again. Thank you for stopping by my channel once again. Tell your friends. And I can't wait to hear what you guys think about this one. So, this time around, guys, it's about my creative. This time is about what I would do if I was in control of making a new Teen Titans cartoon. Now, why Teen Titans cartoon? Why that? Some people may ask, Chris, you didn't like the original series? Once again, did not mind that series when they had the serious episodes with Deathstroke, Slade, and all that, and when they kind of went a little bit with the Judas contract, story arc and things like that. I was loving it. It was good stuff right there. But when they got too anime-ish, I wasn't really liking it. Like when they had Mad Mott and people like that, I was just like, those episodes I forget. But when they had everybody from the Brain and Mala and all those, yeah, I was loving it. But if I was in control of create a new uh, Teen Titans cartoon, it would be similar to what Young Justice was. Um, Very much straight homage to the Teen Titans, the young heroines that they are, and their legacy. And that's something that how I would go about doing it. How Young Justice was great. It it had some funny moments, but then it also had the great serious moments that just showcased this was different than Teen Titans, which I loved. And I'm still sorry that that series was canceled. But if I was in control of a new Teen Titans cartoon, uh, would I? What would be the title? Um, the title would probably still be Teen Titans, or maybe I'll call it New Teen Titans, the New Teen Titans. But the lineup would be a 10-person lineup, which I have been working on for a while. Um, as you can see here, yeah. If you follow me on Twitter, I actually posted a lot of these things, like these are projects I'm working on. So if I was in control of that, basically the lineup would be similar to the past Teen Titans team. But and there would be old Teen Titans. For example, Dick Grayson would have been a Titan. Uh, Donna Troy would have been a Teen Titan. Uh, you know, Garth and characters like that would have been a Teen Titan. Uh, Wally, so to speak, and things like that. Yeah, they would all have been Teen Titans, and even some of the characters that I will have been. They're just still on the team to, because it'd be cool to have them there. But here are my ten lineup, my 10-person lineup, and no particular order, as always. And so you can just look behind me from the slideshow. So as you can see right there, I would start off something different. Instead of Aqua Lad, it'd be Aqua Girl, and I enjoyed Lorena Marquez Aqua. I thought she was a cool character. I liked her. I thought she was interesting. She wasn't an Atlantean. She got her powers differently, and we haven't seen an Aqua Girl, especially Lorena Marquez, animated yet. So yeah, she would be definitely different. My, she would be the Aqua Girl on the team. That's who I would choose. I mean, somebody probably would pick, Calder again, and I do like Calder. I do like him, Black Manta's son, but I would go with Aqua Girl, Lorena Marquez. She was a cool character. Stuff like this I miss. This is the Titans characters I miss. But let's move on. That's one. Next, is Beast Boy. Of course, Beast Boy. Beast Boy would be another member. He would be a little bit an older member. He would have been on the team already, but he would have stayed on. Beast Boy has always been that way. Kind of, they classify him as kind of he has a Peter Pan syndrome. Like he still stays with, because even when in the comics, especially during pre-52, he was still on the team, even though he was a lot older than a lot of the members. And even I remember uh, uh, Damien even called him out on that. Like, the kid he has a Peter Pan complex. He likes hanging around young kids, and it was kind of funny. But yeah, uh, Beast Boy would definitely be on a team. Um, I would I would probably have somebody else do his voice, because look, I'm not the biggest fan of the actor who does his voice, who did his voice in the original Teen Titans, uh, and he does Michelangelo's voice now on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cartoon, and I'm not the biggest fan of that high pitched squeaky voice. I really wouldn't want him with that high squeaky pitch voice. So yeah, somebody else would do Beast Boy's voice on my team, but his legacy would still be there, all in all. So let's move on to next. Number three, excuse me, would be Cyborg. Of course, yeah, Vic Stone. Vic Stone would definitely be on the team. He's another member that would have stayed on the team as well. He has been. He has seen Dick Grayson as Robin. He's even seen a certain other Dick Grayson, another Robin. But he would still be. He would be a little bit older as well. But he would be kind of a more he'd be kind of similar to how he was in I would say similar to how he was in Justice League uh, War. Not too kooky and silly like he was in. Everything would be a lot different than his character in, like how he was in Teen Titans, the original series. He would be a lot different. He would be serious, but he also would be just a guy you would want to talk to, as always, just a lot different. I'd probably have the same actor do his voice, but no, actually, I would have the actor who voiced Calder in Young Justice do his voice. Actually, I like his voice. He was good. He was good. Okay, so that was three or eight, four. Well, whatever. Let's move on to next, and the next is Kid Flash. Um, this Kid Flash, I would go actually with Bart Allen, and not Wally West as Kid Flash. Wally West would be grown up in my series. If I had creative control, he'd be grown up, and but Bart Allen would be Kid Flash here, and he would be pretty much the Bart, that we all love. Very, maybe not high speaking, very motor mouth. But I think I would have James Marsden, who voiced him in Young Justice, still do the voice, but just kind of slow down his speech a little bit. Like he's not going as fast. And I would also, have him basically uh, pretty much the same attitude, just carefree and fun. But as always, I love speedsters, and speedsters are always good on a team. So yeah, he would be there. So yeah, Kid Flash. Next up, Raven. Yeah, Raven, of course. The difference that I would do with Mike, if I was creative with my Raven, is she wouldn't be so, like very. I don't know what you call that Raven, but I wouldn't say she'd be emo. I guess that's how you want to classify her. She's emo, but more like she's she's not she's very much, she knows that this group is her friends and she cares greatly about them, but not always like I can't be so happy and things like that. And the thing is, her and Beast Boy would actually be, in my creative, her and Beast Boy would be a couple, if it was me. Because I like the dynamics between Beast Boy and Raven. In the comics, they actually had feelings for each other, and I like that. So, if I had creative, they would be a couple actually. That's just me. But yeah, I'm not saying that she can't be fun, but I would be a lot different. Like not her, because like I said, in my opinion, in the original, she kind of came off very emo-ish. Like she was just like you know, like stuff like that. So definitely, Raven would be on the team. Next up, of course, Starfire. Now, Starfire will be another classic member. She would have been there with Tim, with uh, with Dick and all that. Same thing with Raven. Her, Cyborg, Beast Boy, uh, and Raven. They have been Titans for a while, but I would totally make her a character way different than they did in the uh, the previous series. Like, all honesty, I hated that version of Starfire. I hated it. You know, I hate that she felt like they made her feel like she was such a like a like she was so out of character in my opinion. Like, it just felt like I too want to go play, and I'm like, no, 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 don't make Starfire, don't make Corey like that. I don't like that. I didn't like that version of Corey. Now, of course, I would probably have to change a little bit of her look here, because let's face it, Corey does show a lot of her body, and she's very comfortable with her body. She is a prime example of one who is very one with herself. You know what I'm saying? Corey, she's never been like, you know, Corey will walk around the tower naked if she wanted to. I've seen it in comics. She's done it, and she's very comfortable with her body. But of course, being that this would be more of a cartoon based for teenagers, but still, I would kind of keep it not too much, because that costume here reveals a lot. A lot of curves and a lot of cleavage and stuff like that, and but still, I would her character would be totally different. It would be um, way different than previous. Because, like I said, if you enjoyed that version of Starfire, more power to you. But I did not. I really hated that. That really kind of irked me about that show. So next up is Connor, Superboy. Now, we've seen Superboy before. We've seen Superboy on Young Justice, and I thought Nolan North did a good job voicing him. And I would actually want Nolan North to come back to voice the character of Connor. But there's always something. The thing about the Teen Titans, when I look at the Teen Titans now, there is a trinity for the Teen Titans now. Connor is one of them, and definitely Connor would be on there, and he would be good, and one of his best friends would be on this team too, and you should all know who that is. And of course, he would be in a relationship too with another character that you'll see soon. But yeah, definitely Superboy, and I would have it more of this costume, definitely. The shirt. He wouldn't be very like angry like he was in. He have a good relationship with Superman and things like that. He would have the jeans and the one wristband, and because in the but still keep him the same. And he would fly. Yeah, he would be able to fly and things like that. So yeah, next, of course, is Tim Drake, Robin. Of course, you gotta have a Robin on the team. You got to. And my Robin would be Tim Drake. Tim Drake, excuse me. Tim would be the leader. He would not be Red Robin. He would actually be Robin here, while Dick would be Nightwing. Um, I would have Dick come by from time to time as Nightwing. Just see, just like guest starring and stuff. But and I would use this costume for Tim, the black and red and yellow. I always liked that costume. Tim and Connor would be best friends. They always were good friends. Um, and of course, he's one of the Trinity of the Teen Titans, in my opinion. So yeah, Tim would definitely be on the team. Who would I get to voice Tim? Uh, Man, that's kind of hard. Uh, because I can't even remember the kid who voiced him in Young Justice, but Tim was rarely used in that. He was poorly used in Young Justice, and sure, you can go back to the Batman the animated series, the New Adventures, and that was an amalgamation of Tim and Jason Todd. But no, my Tim would be very much Tim Drake. Tim Drake, not amalgamation of different Robins. But yeah, Tim would be on the team, of course, and the leader. Next up, you probably can't see that too good, but Wonder Girl, yes, uh, Cassie Sandsmart, definitely. Definitely have Wonder Girl on the team. Another, she would make up the trinity of the Teen Titans, and she would wear this look. If you can see it, you probably can't see it. It's the look, her newest look before the pre 52 new 52 look. Last time we saw Cassie she had the jeans with the wing belt tip, if you can see it, and the red shirt and the Wonder Woman, the W was like embedded on her shirt. She didn't have the sleeveless shirt. She had like a long shirt, short sleeve. But that would be my Wonder Woman. That would be Wonder Girl. She would definitely be on the team. Uh, Wonder Girl. Who would I get to voice her? Probably. I would probably get the actress who voiced Katara and who voices April to voice her. Definitely, because she was voicing her in Teen Titans too. So I would keep her around too. So yeah, uh, I think we're missing one. Yeah, we are. And last but not least is yeah, is Speedy. Definitely, I would have Speedy on the team. My Archer, Mia Dearden. Um, I would not have Roy. Roy would have been grown up. He would be grown. But Mia would definitely be on my team. I would have her in this look. This look. She's had two different looks. She's had the red and yellow, but I would have her in the black and yellow. Um, some of if I had creative, some of her origin would probably have to change. You know, being a prostitute, and I would probably keep her, still build her off. She was still she was on the streets when Ollie found her, and just trying to survive. I wouldn't. I would probably want to go into detail. Maybe she has a condition. I'm not sure if I would say AIDS, but maybe I would say that she is dealing with an ailment that makes her sick. So she would have to be. I would probably maybe have to switch AIDS to maybe cancer. That it kind of she can't be on the field for too long. Maybe it tires her out a lot. So the team would really have to watch over her sometimes, like just to make sure, or uh, maybe to the point where just certain things would have to change about her origin. Me and that this, you still can't say that, oh, she's got AIDS. She was a drug addict and things like that. No, she, she, no. I would keep the fact that yes, she was on the street. Ollie brought her and kind of raised her. She became the new Speedy, and of course, later on she joined the Titans. But she would definitely be the Archer of the team. Um, and yeah, that would definitely be my lineup for a new Teen Titans cartoon. If I had creative control of the characters, uh, the, the lineup, the direction, everything, this show would be very much homage to the pre-52 Teen Titans, whether it's the Marvin Wolfman or even Jeff Johns' run, because I did enjoy Jeff Johns' run of Teen Titans. The villains would definitely be, uh, I would definitely have, of course, Trigon. I would also probably have a arc where we introduce Raven's other brothers, other siblings, kids that Trigon had besides Raven. I would definitely have a definitely um, bring in Superboy Prime. He would probably be one of the major big bads. Of course, you gotta have Deathstroke in there from time from there. You know, uh, the Queen Bee definitely. Blood Brother Blood, all the classic Teen Titans villains would be there, and add new ones. I would have a lot of guest stars in there as well, from Blue Beetle. It's kind of surprising I didn't have him, but Blue Beetles, I would try to get Static in there, and you know they would probably be honorary members, like on call members if they needed. Um, but definitely that would be the lineup for my Teen Titans, uh, for a new Teen Titans cartoon. So I ask you guys out there, because this is my creative, I ask you, think, think. If you had creative control for a new Teen Titans cartoon, what would be your lineup? And I'm looking forward to hearing what you guys got to tell me. So leave it in the comments section below. I'm dying to hear. You guys know me. I love input. But other than that, as always, this is Vernon Kid saying peace, one love, stay tuned, keep it real, guys. As always, I will see you guys next time with another edition of My Creative. But other than that, you guys take care. See you guys next time.